Welcome to Pets Aplenty, where dogs aren't just man's best friend. Today we're talking about a true giant of the canine world, the Spanish Mastiff. It is not your typical dog. It's more like your loyal, slightly snoring guardian angel with fur.
History.
The Spanish Mastiff has roots that go way back, like Roman Empire back. This ancient breed hails from Spain, where it served as the ultimate livestock protector. For centuries, Spanish shepherds depended on these gentle giants to guard their flocks of sheep from wolves, bears, and the occasional thief who thought stealing sheep was a good life choice. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. These dogs were bred to be strong, intelligent, and calm under pressure. They traveled alongside transhumant shepherds, those who moved their herds seasonally across Spain's rugged terrain. Imagine hundreds of sheep, a few brave shepherds, and one enormous, droopy-faced mastiff keeping everyone in line. No wolf dared cross their path when a Spanish Mastiff was on duty. Even today, in rural areas of Spain, you can still see Spanish Mastiffs patrolling pastures like they own the place. Because honestly, they kind of do.
Appearance.
Let's talk size, because this dog is not just big, it's colossal. A full-grown Spanish Mastiff can weigh between 140 and 200 pounds, with males sometimes tipping the scale even higher. They stand up to 35 inches tall at the shoulder, which means if they decide to lean on you, you'll definitely notice. Their coat is short to medium in length, dense, and weather-resistant, perfect for mountain life. It comes in various shades like fawn, brindle, black, red, and wolf gray. Their thick necks are covered in loose skin that looks like they're perpetually wearing a wrinkled turtleneck, which gives them that signature droopy, distinguished look. Then there's the head, massive, broad, and powerful, with jowls that could store enough drool to fill a kiddie pool. Those soulful dark eyes give off a sense of wisdom, while their deep bark sounds like it could wake the entire village.
Temperament.
Now, don't let their size intimidate you. The Spanish Mastiff is as gentle as they come. Think of them as the gentle giants of the dog world. They're calm, patient, and affectionate with their families. Though they can be a bit reserved with strangers, they're also famously loyal. If you earn a Spanish Mastiff's trust, you've basically got a friend for life. That said, their guarding instincts are no joke. They won't go looking for trouble, but if they sense a threat, they'll stand their ground with quiet confidence. No need for drama, just an imposing stare that says, don't even think about it. Despite their size and serious presence, Spanish Mastiffs are surprisingly good with children and smaller pets, especially if raised together. They have a deep sense of protectiveness, but rarely act aggressively without reason.
Socialization.
Early socialization is key for this breed. Because of their natural guarding tendencies, Spanish Mastiffs need to be exposed to a variety of people, animals, and environments from a young age. Puppy socialization classes can help them learn that not every stranger is a threat and that not every sound means danger. Proper socialization ensures that they grow up confident, balanced, and friendly. Without it, they might become overly protective or suspicious of outsiders. But with the right start, a Spanish Mastiff can be a well-mannered, chill companion who knows when to relax and when to take charge. If you're loving this deep dive into the majestic Spanish Mastiff, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Pets Aplenty for more fun, fascinating breed breakdowns. We've got plenty more gentle giants, clever companions, and goofy furballs coming your way.
Grooming.
Grooming a Spanish Mastiff isn't too difficult, but it does require consistency. Their thick double coat sheds moderately throughout the year, with heavier shedding twice annually, spring and fall. A good brushing 2 to 3 times a week should keep things under control and your house relatively fur-free, though you might still find a few tumbleweeds of hair rolling across the floor. Bathing isn't needed too often, just when they get particularly dirty. Keep their ears clean, trim their nails regularly, and be prepared to wipe drool from, well, everything. Furniture, walls, clothes. Nothing is safe from a Spanish Mastiff's enthusiastic slobber. But hey, it's all part of their charm.
Exercise.
Given their size, you might think Spanish Mastiffs need tons of exercise. Surprisingly, they're more of the slow and steady type. They enjoy daily walks and space to roam, but they're not going to sprint laps around your yard. They prefer leisurely strolls, surveying their surroundings like a king overseeing his kingdom. However, don't let their laid-back demeanor fool you. They still need regular activity to stay healthy and avoid weight gain. Joint-friendly exercise like walking or light playtime works best. Avoid avoid pushing them too hard, especially while they're growing, since their bones and joints take time to develop properly.
Training.
Training a Spanish Mastiff requires patience, consistency, and a sense of humor. Remember, this breed has centuries of independent decision-making in its DNA. They were bred to guard livestock without human direction, so they're not naturally eager to please. The trick is to use positive reinforcement, praise, treats, and affection. They'll respect you more if you earn it than if you demand it. Because of their size and strength, early obedience training is a must. A 200-pound dog who decides not to move when you ask will quickly teach you who's really in charge. But once trained, they're dependable, calm, and surprisingly well-mannered.
Nutrition.
Feeding a dog this size is not a small task. Literally, the Spanish Mastiff needs a high-quality diet formulated for large or giant breeds. Protein and fat content should be balanced to maintain lean muscle without unnecessary weight gain. Puppies in particular need special large breed puppy formulas to ensure slow, steady growth. Overfeeding can lead to joint problems later in life. Divide their meals into 2 or 3 portions a day instead of one big feast. It helps prevent bloating, which large dogs can be prone to. Also, don't forget hydration. These dogs need plenty of water, especially during warmer months or after exercise. Think of it as keeping the engine cool on a luxury SUV. It's powerful, but it still needs maintenance.
Health.
Like many giant breeds, the Spanish Mastiff has a shorter lifespan, averaging around 10 to 12 years. They're generally healthy, but owners should be aware of potential issues such as hip and elbow dysplasia, bloat, and heart conditions. Regular vet checkups, a balanced diet, and moderate exercise can help them live longer, healthier lives. Because they're large, they can also develop joint stiffness as they age. Providing a soft bed, maintaining a healthy weight, and giving supplements like glucosamine under vet advice can go a long way. Despite their size, Spanish Mastiffs don't need to live outdoors. They're family dogs at heart and prefer being near their humans. They'll happily guard your home, then nap in the living room once the job's done. So should you get a Spanish Mastiff? If you want a loyal, laid-back, fiercely protective companion who doubles as a pillow and a watchdog, this might just be your dream dog. Just make sure you have the space, and maybe a mop for the drool. Thanks for watching Pets Aplenty. If you enjoyed learning about the noble Spanish Mastiff, hit that subscribe button and join our growing pack. Drop a comment below telling us about your dog, or the breed you'd love for us to feature next. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and those hearts full.